Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where after long last, we're almost done dealing with the cult. There are only 3 more regular cultists, or I guess should I say 2 more regular cultists, 1 leader cultist, and then the finale, the final cultist in charge of them all. And then we'll be done with that. And then the only thing remaining in this game that I would really have to do is get that last remaining key to Atlantis, which I know where it is. So it should be relatively smooth sailing. I don't expect to finish this game today. I would imagine I would be able to finish it, if not in the next part, then in the part after that, considering how close I have gotten. But with any luck, yeah. Within 1 or 2 episodes, finally, because I've been playing this game for a really long time. It feels long because it has been long. This current save file is at a good, he's go to swimming. Look at him swim upwards. He dodges my arrows with his swift dodge moves. My save file's at a good, 60-something hours now, which is a lot more than I expected, but clearly, I should have expected more. Assassin's Creed games tend to be very big, especially when they up the ante for their open worldness. And this one definitely did up said ante. I've been playing this since late October, I think, even. Or was it early November? I don't know. It's been since last year. So it's definitely been a little while. It's for that reason that I think I might take a pass on the DLC. I usually skip the DLC anyway for most games. I might decide to come back to it later, but I'll always have the save file for that. But for now, I'll put it. I'll take a pass on it. And just wait until next year. Luckily, they're not making a new Assassin's Creed. There isn't a new Assassin's Creed game this year. They're waiting until next year, and I believe they've been talking about how it's going to be focused on the Vikings, which I don't know. It feels as though jumping directly into Vikings is a little bit short-sighted now, considering we've already had For Honor, we've already had God of War jump into Norse mythology. That, them joining into Viking mythology is kind of like going into already walked on ground. It would have been interesting if they... although, here's the thing. It feels like it's also become too late to go to Japan, because that was one of the things that has been asked for. No kitty. Bad kitty. That's one of the things that has been discussed as, what would be an interesting place for Assassin's Creed to go. And since, the worry was, well, their buildings aren't tall enough, so it wouldn't really be that interesting to climb them. Well, looking at the countryside of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that is not important. They can give you a landscape filled with other things you can climb, if need be. But, now that we've got Sekiro, we've got... I forget the name of the other samurai game that's coming out. I want to say it's either made by Insomniac or Sucker Punch, but it's also from Sony, so there's that game coming out too. Like it's almost like it's a bit late to go towards either of those periods. So now that more companies are kind of hitting up different areas of history. But at the very least, the fact that they're taking a little bit more time between each release, that makes me happy. Because doing a yearly release for Assassin's Creed games, like, these are huge games. There's a lot of content in it, and doing that yearly release really kind of forces schedules, and became really problematic for the series. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Revelations suffered both for that really, really hastened development schedule. And who knows, that might have also affected the development of Assassin's Creed 3 as well. I don't know what those guys are up to, just chilling at the camp. Now, supposedly at that fort, there should be a pole march who has information about a cultist. Now, I will luckily only have to kill that guy, in theory. Let's see, that guy is a captain... No, that guy's the pole march. Let's go kill him. Okay, I was hoping to do a better job surprising, but it seems as though... damn it. And the captain found me. And other people found me. So, this hasn't gone precisely to plan, but that is A-okay. Even though the wall here is kind of really ruining things. And now reinforcements are coming in. Alright. Okay, now I have to loot this guy. There we go. Let's get out of here. Oh, but now I have a bounty. Yay. That's okay. I'm fine. Everything's good. Things are A-okay. Nothing to worry about. Max is here. You'll remember Max. Alright, so we're gonna take a quick stop in here. Pay off my bounty. And by pay off my bounty, I mean murder the sponsor. Because if there is nobody offering money for my bounty, clearly there is no money. Like, if there's no money in it, no mercenary is going to try to kill me. You'd better get out of here. Oh, that guy sees me. But that's okay, I can sneak around this side. And he has no say in that. Alright. My bounty paid for, I can now move on. Alright, so we got a cultist over here. And it seems he's coming around, though. Hold on. Let's back up a little bit. Clearly there are a few players afoot. There we go. And he's dead. I probably didn't need to critically assassinate him. But hey, why not? So this next cultist is apparently at the end of a quest line, starting with citizenship test. Oh, is this Socrates?
I don't speak in circles or any other shape. You answered one of my questions, and that brought another to mind.
And another. Ooh, and another. Cassandra! I knew you'd be back for more. I can't say it hasn't been on my mind, but alas, we must save it for another time.
Oh no, dear me.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
Socrates offers beard rides.
In the same sentence, he truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanes who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
Sure.
To hear why it's my help he needs.
Any Mystios would do, really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do is sign my friend's name on a little list.
There has to be a reason Sophanes can't sign the list himself.
Well, he would, but he isn't nearly as able as you are.
Meaning?
Meaning, you have skills he doesn't possess. He'd fail if he tried on his own.
But isn't he just need to sign his name?
Surely he's a citizen somewhere else already.
Everyone wants to be an Athenian citizen, even if they don't say so. Sophanes has a mind for politics, but can only participate as a citizen.
I didn't realize you had a list of mercenaries you favor. And I'm at the top?
Always.
Of course you are. Although, if you
I was expecting that.
Let you be on the bottom.
This sounds simple. Now tell me why it isn't.
There's this small matter that you'll have to enter the Metroon, where you're not allowed, and forge his name well enough, of course.
So he's trying to become a citizen illegally. You should
Yeah, you should. Yeah, just open up with
Try
that.
to remember that the next time. The building you're looking for is near the Agora. Be safe.
Thanks. I'll try my best. Although this kind of leads into the odd kind of dual nature of Cassandra's character in this game, in that, like, are you supposed to be swearing allegiance to
better stay hidden.
to Sparta? Are you supposed to be swearing allegiance to Athens? Or is there like a secondary cause? Tertiary cause? Towards helping everybody that she just kind of picks whichever side she favors at the moment? Okay, let's see if there are any guards. Like, there probably aren't going to be as many guards in this mission. And there are not.
His name's been signed.
Alright.
Time to get back to Alcibiades.
Simple does it. And nobody died, which is a rarity for any of the missions in this game. So, he should be grateful that he was only knocked unconscious. Although he might be savagely beaten by his captain for being terrible at his post, but that is not my problem. Because I merely showed his inability to keep watch. He should have been better at his job and stopped me. Yes, that is why I am 100% guilt-free.
My favorite Mystios returns.
And with good news, too.
My favorite kind. You did it then?
Of course I did. Sophanis' name is now on the citizen list.
Perfect. I knew you were the right Mystios for the job.
Alright, so... Oh, there's more.
Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list,
There's always another thing that needs to be done.
If you told me this needed to be done before, I could have taken care of it already.
Maybe, but this way I get to see you more often.
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sophanis' name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy.
Yeah,
There's someone
I probably wouldn't be the greatest witness, as I am not a citizen of Athens. Alright.
Find your handsome witness.
Perfect. I knew you'd be willing to help.
There must be a good reason we can't be witnesses.
Of course. The witness must be an Athenian citizen, but it can't be a friend. Be careful with Perus, though. It's easy to lose oneself in his gaze.
If there is more after this, I want to know now.
Of course. This should be the last thing.
Should.
Should?
I mean, it.
Time to find Peiros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just ask him to help?
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it is up to you.
I'm probably gonna just bribe him, as always. Let's see, the witness is in the greater Athens area. He can be found in Agora, north of Athens Mint. At the Agora, not in Agora. Okay.
I need to stay hidden.
Is it that? Nope, it's not that building. It's...
The witness. There you are.
I have witnessed him. At the very least, he's very close to where I'm starting from, so he's not exactly that hard to find. Bah. Oh no, that person is like really like a statue. That person I can run into. And so the witness I'm supposed to convince...
The guy Alcibiades called handsome? Can't say I agree with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say I disagree. Unless that is the tactic that I'm recommended to use.
You tell Theon I'm not giving him anymore. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about debts.
Well, what do you want then?
There's something I need your help with. Well, you'd actually be helping someone else.
That someone sent you tells me it's something I'd be better off avoiding.
You just need to validate a man's citizenship. Alcibiades said it's an easy role for you to play.
Ah, Alcibiades. He's persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanes.
Sophanis. I know that name well. I want help with though, not for him.
Why not?
I don't know him. Why don't you want to help?
True Mystios never get all the information up front. Sophanis betrayed his men for Drachmi. He deserves death, not citizenship.
So then why is
It isn't your fault.
Alcibiades something
But now you
defending him? I'm not gonna make him. I'm tempted to pay him. Sophanes probably doesn't deserve citizenship.
Sounds like Theon may be sending someone to collect from you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the drachmi you need?
Fine.
And if I only need to pay him 200 drachmi, that's not that much. Alcibiades. I guess that's a trickier name. I don't think I ever properly learned it, or I may have relearned it when he shows up for the Olympic Games, and then forgot it immediately. Alright, so I know this isn't the end of this particular quest line. So let's see what complications are offered after it loads.
You've returned.
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
Yes, he just needed a little push.
Ah, I was worried about that. Well, you did the right thing.
You kept information from me. Information that would have been nice to know.
I believe people like Sophanes deserve second chances. I didn't think what he did mattered to you.
Next time, let me decide what matters to me.
That's excellent
I should give Sophanes
demand.
the news.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad without first giving them a chance?
People can change. I mean, I had to believe that Demos could become Alexios.
A person isn't the same forever. Someone bad can become good.
But is the inverse not also true? Someone considered good can then become bad? How can we predict someone's actions now, let alone in the future?
We can't predict anything.
We can't. One thing I've learned is people are unpredictable. It's what makes my job so hard sometimes.
If what you say is true, we can either hope we are right and that people will be good, or limit risk by not giving people like Sophanes a chance. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
I have no idea what that person was doing in the background there. Although that's something that has shown up a lot in the Game of Thrones show, and the idea that you could have somebody be a villain but still redeem themselves. You know, I was thinking of passing this guy by, but... I figure, why not? It's his insolence. His insolence bothers me. If he wasn't so insolent, maybe he would be able to live. Wow, that is 2 perfect dodges in a row. I don't think I even usually do 2 perfect dodges in a single battle. And now to continue this quest line, is this Socrates I see?
That's a nice horse, Socrates.
It's a very nice horse. A sturdy horse. It's also a stolen horse.
Socrates the horse thief. I can almost hear the stories they'll tell. Aristophanes will love this.
Unfortunately, those stories would be entirely fabricated. Although, I would like to see if you believe the story should still be told once you know the truth.
What story is that?
There is a man nearby who is responsible for stealing the horse. I've been contemplating the proper course of action, but...
Oh, so he's not the horse thief, but he knows who the horse thief is, and basically, this is a moral ambiguity quest.
And how should I make my decision?
Your thoughts are your own, but speaking to the thief himself may help you decide.
I mean, I've stolen several horses in the course of this quest, and killed a whole bunch of people, so the moral ambiguity of Cassandra is pretty strong.
If you caught him stealing a horse, what's to say he won't just run away?
The hope of keeping the horse. That's where you come in.
Well, that's why he has the horse, though, because he could just use the horse to run away. Alright, so... Guys all the way over there? I'm gonna have to, like, crash into these women. That child. It's a lot of people I'm gonna have to crash into on my way to get to this horse thief. Like, that person, like, dropped all their fruit on the ground, and I needed to, like, shove them aside.
They'll keep a sharp watch here. That's the thief. You won't escape.
Damn. Sure, why not? I'm not going to argue with results.
Are you the one who stole the horse? Socrates said I should talk to you.
Bad enough being caught, but to have a Misthios judge me?
Better than an Athenian guard. Anything to say?
The man I stole it from won't even miss it. He has plenty of others, while my only horse died last week. If I had the drachmi to buy a new one, I would have.
Why did your horse die?
Did you steal the horse to use it or sell it?
I have a family to feed, and this horse will help me on the farm. Plus, I have no other way of traveling right now.
There's no other option?
Not that I could think of. Trust me, I feel
I
safe
can't
for
even
my
walk
age.
places anymore. Why did you
Any
pick that
reason
horse?
You picked this specific horse?
It was the easiest one to take. Other than that, not really. Though, I did make sure it wasn't his best horse.
A courteous thief.
I didn't steal it for fun. I did it because I had no other choice.
I have enough information to make a decision.
Do
hope
I?
you can understand. Wouldn't you do the same if it was your family?
I mean, technically, the answer is I did the same. Because I've stolen, like, several horses over my time in this game. Even though I had my own horse, I just stole the horse because they were available. And then I just rode them for maybe a few feet, and then I gave up the horse. Even though, like, I didn't return the horse or anything. I just took the horse for a little ride and left it there in the middle of nowhere, wherever I happened to have left it. And that's it. So really, Cassandra is the last person that should be judging any horse thieves. See, but my only question it was not answered, which is, how did his horse die? Did he do a bad job caring for his horse?
What should be done?
Honestly, this probably has no significance to the game, but I think I will let him keep the horse.
If he needs the horse more than the man he stole it from, let him keep it. It'll do him more good.
So, determining whether a crime deserves a consequence or reward is dependent on the reasons behind it? An intriguing thought, although I can see how dangerous such thinking might be.
The real question is whether my decision matters at all, or if this was just another test to see what I would do.
There is a good chance it is both, but an equally good chance it is neither.
Now you're
Not
speaking
making
in
sense on
circles.
purpose.
Let me ask you one more thing. If one man kills another in order to save many, can his actions be considered just? Or should the man be punished?
Well, I'm killing people to save the many, so clearly, and I don't want to be punished, so...
If the action was for a good reason, then he is in the right.
So,
But then
in
how
times
do you
like
determine
these,
what is a
people
good
like us
reason?
get to determine the law. Many would believe a murder still deserves consequence.
The people whose lives were saved would disagree.
Then perhaps making choices that affect the most people for good is a correct path. Wouldn't you agree?
Are we done yet? I can't stay here all day.
Of course you can't. It's a luxury few can afford. Even those with the time for it often lack the mental capacity for such things.
Okay.
Just, okay, whatever, Socrates. Whatever. Although that kind of reminds me of that entire question that, like, if there's... hold on, I have to figure out where I'm going next. It's like that question, like if there is a train moving on the tracks, and there's 5 people standing on one set of tracks, and 1 person standing on another set of tracks. would you let the train hit those 5 people, or would you push the switch to change the direction of the tracks? Like, what would you do? Is like, if you do nothing, you let 5 people die. If you do something, then you're actively causing the death of 1 person. But by having that 1 person die, you are letting 5 people live. And I think that's that is a question that Cassandra confronts regularly, in that she is killing a lot of people in that hopes that the people who survive will be better off. And the world would definitely be better off without the cult. Why is this guy spitting on this guy?
So now they have people watch us get punished. That's a different kind of shame.
It's a specific kind of
I
voyeurism.
just saw you by chance.
What you saw was a man who paid his master for freedom, but is being kept a slave.
You can do that?
My master gave me a price for my freedom, and I saved until I had enough. Now that I've given him the drachmi, he pretends as if the deal never existed.
That isn't
All right.
right. Let me talk to him for you.
Really? You do that? My name is Phaedon. I don't know who you are, but surely you were sent by the gods. They must have heard my prayers.
They
Yep.
did, and you deserve their help.
I can sense something.
They sense me. They sent me. I am
Gods or
here
not, I'm grateful.
by the
My master
gods.
should be near the silver mine. He's likely overseeing other slaves like myself.
Have you always been a slave?
Since my youth, I was in the wrong place and born to the wrong family. I've been sold more than once.
And you just now got enough to buy your freedom.
More like I found a master who was willing to give me that sort of deal. I should have known he'd lie. It was my only hope, and now it's gone.
Do you often get whipped like that?
More than you know.
What did you do?
I don't always know. Not working fast enough, looking at someone wrong, asking for water. Sometimes they
Working
do it
too
just for fun.
fast, working too
Not sure how
slow,
much more I can
working
take.
at the right speed.
I'll talk to your master and make sure he listens.
He's not really the listening type.
He will be with me.
Now here's the question. Will I have to... Oh, okay. I was wondering if I was going to have to sneak into any, like, base or something. But no, it's just... Unlock? Oh. Cage.
You look strong. I could always use more people to keep the slaves in line if you're looking for work.
I'm already working. I'm here about one of your slaves, Phaedon.
As if I know their names. You're wasting my time.
Give me a moment to explain.
That's close enough to begging for me. Fine. Speak.
There's a man who paid you for his freedom. He'd like you to follow through on that promise.
I already don't like him.
Doesn't sound familiar. But I'm feeling generous. Do something for me, and I'll give this Phaedon his freedom.
What is it?
There's a woman I'd like you to kill. It'll leave her family to fend for themselves. But the cult of Cosmos needs it done.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything for the cult of
That's
Cosmos.
true. Then you know who I am.
You're smarter than they make you out to be, Eagle Bearer.
Tell me why I shouldn't just kill you now.
You could. Of course, if I'm killed, the slave stays that way. And I'm the only one who knows where his papers are.
Why does the woman need to die?
Oh, I'm sorry.
See, okay, I've already kind of sort of made up my mind. I'm not going to kill anybody for the cult, no matter what. So I'm still just going to kill him.
Phaedon said you already broke your promise once. This better not be another of those times.
Look around. I have plenty of slaves. In exchange for the
Because
woman's
ultimately I'm going to
I
be
can
killing
let
this
one
guy.
go.
So,
Most people prefer to keep their cult status a secret.
You can't do a thing about it if you want to help whatever his name is. Also, it adds a bit more fun to the situation, don't you think?
I'll be on my way.
Kill the woman or not, it's your choice. But if you want your slave friend to go free, it's the only way. One person's freedom is another's demise.
See, what he doesn't realize
Cassandra! What chance
is that
here?
I've just met him, so I'm not really a friend.
So you
And
wish
what
to
is
say
Socrates
stop it
doing
to
here
be about fate.
to make things morally ambiguous?
Good, because I had another in mind.
Attica is large, yet fate keeps bringing us together.
You're trying to bring us back to fate once again. I won't let you avoid answering my questions, though.
So how much did you overhear?
Oh, all of it. You have a difficult choice to make, clearly. How much is the freedom of one person worth?
Not
Do
that
you
much.
believe one life is worth more than another?
Yes. If all people are equal, then it's best not to kill one person to offer somebody else freedom. Because if I've killed one person to give another person freedom, that means that's one more person that's dead. But if I don't kill that one person and the other person remains a slave, both of them are still alive. But people aren't equal in status. I'll just say...
People aren't equal, even if we wish it were true.
So, you would say, for example, that your life is worth more than another's. Then
That is
you
correct.
also
I would,
say that there
as
are
a
some
main
who are
character,
more worthy of life
I
than
would
others.
murder several people in order to protect my own life. I am the best, so nobody is more worthy than I
Of
am.
course I wouldn't say someone else is more worthy of life than I am.
But to say that contradicts your point. Unless, of course, you believe yourself to be the most worthy of life out of all who currently live?
That is
think I've said
correct.
enough.
You're right. I know you are busy and your mind is weary.
That does sound like me.
Go now. It's been an honor having these conversations with you.
You too, Socrates.
Alright. Can I just kill him?
What is it?
I'm not going to kill someone so you'll free Fedon when he should have been already.
Fine. I'll find someone else to kill her, and Fedon will remain my slave. I'll be sure he receives a grand reward for wasting so much of my time.
But you won't be able to do it because you'll be dead. Because you're dead.
You deserve worse.
I don't know. That was kind of awkward in its presentation. But that branch of the cult is dealt with. And, oh, sorry. Almost dealt with. There is also this person.
Nothing gets past the eyes of Cosmos.
Nyx. Who is somewhere. Oh, nope, just right there. Not even that far. There's fast travel right next to him. So I think there have been a few of these cult members kind of circulating around the capital, but I suppose it is the capital of Athens, so I guess it would make sense for them to want to be nearby the seat of power. Let us see if this one is protected by any guards, or if it will be nice and simple. Just go in, smash, confirm, and get out. Oh. They're not even inside the building. I missed the small boy. Yeah. And they have no guards. There we go. Anybody want to join in? Nobody wants to join in. That was a really weird move. Ah, damn it. All of them with their poison arrows. Oh. And this guy cares. He's just gonna pick up the sword and hope for the best. But let's see if I've got enough. Nope. Try that again. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Oh, and I guess I hit level 50, even though that hasn't shown up yet. You have unlocked mastery levels. Ability points can be invested in statistical perks that are added to the bonuses gained from weapons and gear. Alright. Interesting. Although now that I've got all of the clues, I can see who the Ghost of Cosmos is. I wonder if it's a character that's already been named.
You've seen it yourself. The future belongs to us now. Old gods and new be praised.
Okay, if they have, then I don't remember. Continue your Odyssey? That is a little bit on the vague side. I wonder if they expect me to solve Atlantis first. I'll have to look that up. Okay, so you can do a ton of... Okay. This is mastery level. So I can do hunter damage, damage with spears, headshot damage, damage on animals. Let's see, where is... Oh, that's hunter mastery. Oh my gosh. And then there's a separate tree for assassin. Alright. But what I can do is, now that I've gotten all of those other cultists, I can finish the upgrading of my spear. The question that I have to ask is, like, is this just going to be one final insert spear upgrade and then move on? Or is there going to be a more involved cutscene? I would imagine there's going to be, like, here's an achievement for completing this quest line. And it's been years since I've cared about achievements. So, yay. But will there be more to this?
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Nope, that's just it. Achievement. Experience points. Spear fully upgraded. Alright. Now we are returning back to where it all began. Back to the very first area where we discovered what the cult was, which was such a long time ago. We were different people then. Younger, faster, able to leap tall buildings in single bounds. But now there's just one cultist left. Was that giant viper above the statue always there?
Cassandra, it was never supposed to be like this. Decades ago, a group of people gathered together to uphold a theory which they believed could control the universe. That the world functioned in equal parts, order and disorder. But some fell lovingly into the wicked arms of chaos, and the cult of Cosmos was born. They abused their power, casting the Greek world into eternal war. One you were created to stop. In destroying the cult, you have done what I could not. You are a hero, but this imbalance comes with a price, my child. For without chaos, there is supreme order, a loss of progression and freedom. But there is still hope. Hope in you. Hope in the future you will bring. We must fix the mistakes of the past. Use the staff. Repair the rift in the universe. The world depends on you, Cassandra. You need to be the hero again.
Okay. Did you get what that meant?
So, you've seen it too then. It's beautiful, isn't it?
What are you doing here?
You killed the last member of the cult. Well, just about.
What?
It's true. I was their leader, but only for a moment it seemed. When your brother came along, it changed everything we were aiming for.
You agreed with them? The fucking cult?
The powers that be in the Greek world weren't doing things the right way. The cult just wanted a clean slate.
By way of corruption? Dirty drachmi? They killed people in a war they made themselves.
Fueling war was one of the methods, yes. But it was controlled. Until suddenly it wasn't. And then I didn't
See,
like
that's
what
the
we were
catch.
doing anymore.
If you can't maintain control, then clearly you failed.
I thought Demos was on your side.
Not in the way we hoped. As you know, he's impossible to control. He worked his way to the helm, and then he held even more sway than I did.
Malaga. So you were after us?
Not you, your bloodline. People like Leonidas, like you, have always posed a threat. Then we met and you surprised me. You were nothing like Demos.
Why not just use me? I was in the palm of your hand.
You made me optimistic that you could help me bring down the cult that had become so corrupt. And you did, albeit unknowingly.
Telling me your cultist took guts. You know what I do to cultists, Aspasia.
I didn't want to lie to you anymore. Now that they're gone, we can work together. I think
Wait,
we'd make
is
a
she
good
trying to
match,
talk me
don't you?
into restoring a new
Just
cult?
don't understand. What about this pyramid? How does it work? Why does the cult have it?
I've been trying to figure out all of that myself. It's as much of a mystery to you as it is to me. This pyramid has been worshipped by the cult for decades, and we have used it to replace the Oracle of Delphi, the most trusted person in all the Greek world.
Because that
Using
pyramid
the
does
balance
show
of
the
pantheon
future.
of dead gods would help to reshape humanity in our favor. The pyramid holds a mysterious power to see into time, but only certain people can activate it. People like Demos, and the ones in your bloodline.
But you've seen something too.
I don't know how or why, but it did show me something.
What did you see?
I saw you. In the vision, you destroyed the pyramid and you destroyed the cult. I saw.
I
what would
destroyed the
come after.
pyramid as well?
After the cult?
We will be replaced by a new kind of order. Control under the reign of a philosopher king. There would be a movement away from the old gods towards rational society, built in a kingdom by the people, for the people.
They will
I
call
must
this
find
strange
someone
new
to lead.
world a
I couldn't
democracy.
achieve any of this with the cult and their chaotic regime. So I let them carry out their plans and let the time of the cult of Cosmos come to an end on its own.
Wait. Did Pericles know?
I wanted
Wait.
to protect him, so I kept him in the dark.
But
He
I
would have
believe a
had his own
clue
time.
already let
He
us
was
know
never
that she
supposed to
set
die.
up Pericles
That
to
is the
die.
truth.
He trusted you, and in the end you didn't protect him. Maybe he would be alive if you'd stopped them.
Gods know I would have if I could. When Demos killed him, I knew the original cause was lost. I had to retreat.
So, what happens now?
We shift focus. We steer towards a new republic under one supreme rule. A dream I'll make a reality.
But it is still a dream. One that isn't realistic.
Abandon what you know and just imagine. Forget democracy. No more blue and red. Just citizens working for a greater good.
This is crazy. It won't work, Aspasia. It didn't work.
It's not crazy. It's enlightened. Once people in Athens get wind of this, they'll come to know they've wanted it all along. Even you.
I'm not sure.
You've spent your whole life thinking for yourself. Let go. What I plan will require you to trust me. Come with me. This future's not a dream.
Okay, so choices are kiss you, kill you, or destroy the artifact. She saw me destroy the artifact. I came here to kill her. But... okay, so after some careful research, and by careful research I mean the top Google searches for Aspasia choice ending, I am going to... I've decided what I want to do, but it's based on the idea of Pythagoras, his cutscene. Because based on his cutscene, regardless of what happens here, this leads to the creation of the Templars, the creation of order against chaos. So my purpose is not... the purpose of Cassandra is not to stop the Templars from existing. The purpose of Cassandra has already caused the Templars to exist. The purpose of Cassandra is to connect to the modern day. So... gotta get Cassandra some action.
Sorry.
I suppose that means you trust me.
I don't know what that means.
I'll tell you what it means. Love is a singular comfort, Cassandra. What comes next means harmony for everyone.
You should go. Lead your new republic.
I won't be the leader. We need someone with the knowledge of a philosopher and the wisdom of a king.
That's a tall order these days.
I couldn't have done this without you, Cassandra. You're doing the right thing.
I always try to do what's right.
then we're after the same thing.
And really, I mean, what's the difference between having that philosopher king and that protagonist Cassandra deciding all the shots? Like, Cassandra spent the entire game choosing who lived and who died, based on her own instincts. Nothing necessarily made her a better person to do it than, say, anybody else, other than the fact that she had the power to do so. Defeated with a kiss. And thusly ends the Cult of Cosmos.
Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.